quick update for you guys on how Jane is coping with her new baby brother Jackson. Jane, she's playing a video game on my phone, so we'll see if she answers any of our questions. But hey, what's your baby brother's name?
Jackson.
Jackson. Do you like him?
Yes.
You do? What does Jackson do?
He's eating.
He eats? What else? Jane, what else does Jackson do?
He drinks milk.
He drinks milk. And what else?
He drinks milk.
Drinks mama. Does he sleep?
Yeah.
And does he poop?
Yeah.
What do you like about Jackson?
I like him.
You like him? So, there really isn't much to update you guys on, but she is doing amazing as a big sister. I couldn't ask for a better transition. I'm not sure really what I thought would happen necessarily. I know that she really loves babies in general and other kids. She just always has loved other kids, mainly kids her age, but even when she saw babies before, she was just always wanting to look at them and touch them and pet them is what she calls it. So I knew that she would be excited in that aspect, but I wasn't sure what she would think about him actually like coming home and being here and taking up a lot of my time. And so I was pleasantly surprised when he did arrive at her reaction. First, the reaction that she had in the hospital was amazing. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it below. She came in with Chris, and I made sure that I wasn't holding him because I didn't want her to think that I was replacing her or spending too much time with him and there with him and not with her. So he was over in the bassinet, and she immediately wanted to see him. Another thing is, I wasn't sure if she really even knew that he was going to be a baby. I know that she knew that baby Jackson was in my belly, but I wasn't sure if she would understand him being here. But as soon as she came into the hospital and saw the baby in the bassinet, she said, "Baby Jackson." So I guess she understood, and from then on, she hasn't really asked anything about my belly being smaller or anything, or why he's here and not in my belly. Oh, he's making noise. I was going to have him in the video, but he was sleeping, so now he's kind of stirring around, so maybe he'll be in the video in a little bit. Anyways, you can go see in the video her reaction then. A few times when we were in the hospital, when like my mom would hold him or Chris's mom would hold him, she would say, "Put him back in the bassinet," or she would say, "Put him back in there," and point into the bassinet. So she definitely kind of wanted their attention more, but it wasn't anything major, and she didn't throw a fit when they kept holding him. You know, they didn't put him in the bassinet, and she didn't like freak out or anything, so that was good. And then once we came home, she's had a lot of people pay attention to her in the last 2 weeks, so it's kind of hard to decide if it's gonna stay this way. So I hesitated to even do this video quite yet because it has only been 2 weeks, and we haven't really had an established time yet where it was just me, Jane, and Jackson. We've had a lot of family help in the last 2 weeks and a lot of people to come entertain her and love her and bring her presents and things like that. So maybe that's helped with the transition too. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen when it's going to be like a whole month long of just us. Obviously Chris helps a lot when he gets home. Right now, since he still sleeps basically all the time, he usually is in the swing a lot, and I'm able to pay attention to Jane a lot. So I think that's helped with the transition as well. And I'm sure later on, maybe I'll do an updated video, maybe when he's like 3 or 4 months, to see how Jane's coping then. And then obviously when he learns how to grab her toys and play with her stuff, then maybe it'll be different then too. But right now she is totally in love with him. She comes over here, always wants to give him his passy, always wants to kiss his head, always wants to pet his hair, and always talking about what he's doing, like "Baby Jackson's sleeping" or "Baby Jackson's awake." She makes a big deal when his eyes open, because we always do, you know, when they sleep so much, it's so fun when they're looking around. So she makes a big deal over that as well. Also, if she is upstairs taking a nap, or if she's just woken up for the day, I always say, "You want to go downstairs to see Baby Jackson?" And she's right up out of the crib and ready to go down. Or if she hears him fussing or anything, she'll say, "Oh no, Baby Jackson's crying," and she'll try to go over and see what's happening, and you know, she's really concerned. Sure, sit on Mommy's lap. Can you tell everyone, say, Jackson's my brother?
Jackson's brother.
Do you love Jackson?
Yeah.
You think he's cute?
Yeah.
Is he gonna play with your toys?
Yeah.
Yes. There were a few times where we've had some scares with her and him. One was he was in his swing, and I don't buckle him up in the swing yet because usually he's swaddled really tight and you can't do the buckle unless he's not swaddled. And also, since he's so little, he's not gonna squirm out of it quite yet. Me and Chris's mom were hanging out and talking, and all of a sudden we heard Jane say, "I did it!" And we looked over and she had picked him up out of the swing and was holding him like under his armpits. I didn't even think that she could lift that much. I don't know how much I thought she could lift, but we were so surprised. Luckily, Chris's mom was right there and grabbed him, and we've told her since then, we're not allowed to pick baby Jackson up, right? Right, Jane?
Right.
That is one thing though, she loves to hold him. If we're on the couch, she wants to have him in her lap, and she'll sit there for 30 minutes with him in her lap while he's sleeping. I always say, "Are you done? You want me to grab him?" "No, I want to hold him." So she holds him a lot and kisses him and snuggles him, and she's really gentle with him as well as with that. The other scare that we had, it wasn't really a scare, but things that, you know, I never thought would happen and just didn't think of it, but now that it happened, it's like, oh, well, that makes sense. She was eating some strawberries, and she came over to the swing where he was and tried to give him a strawberry. So he had a little bit of red on his lips, and then she had put the strawberry right next to him and said that he would eat it when he woke up. So we had to teach her that he only drinks milk right now. Baby Jackson's too little for food, right? She's not paying attention. But anyways, so things like that I just didn't even really occur to me would have happened. And so we just need to make sure that we're keeping an eye on them, and that's all. But other than that, those aren't things that she was being malicious about. Obviously, she wanted to share her strawberry and wanted him to enjoy the strawberries too. And also, she just wanted to hold him. She wasn't trying to hurt him or anything. So we haven't had any bad incidents yet. I'm sure when they get older, there might be a few of those. But for right now, she is just smitten with him. And like I said, I couldn't ask for a better transition yet. But I do want to know, for you guys out there that are mommies of 2 and maybe even the same age gap, Jane is almost 2.5, if you guys dealt with jealousy or how your children coped. I'm thinking maybe this is normal. I don't know. She's just really excited right now in the first 2 weeks, and maybe I'm in for it in a few weeks, or maybe I just have it good. I don't know. But I will say that, like I said, I'm sure in the next coming weeks, when she's not having as many visitors or people to take her out of the house for a little bit, that maybe the time that I'm spending with him, feeding him and changing his diaper and holding him and things like that might take a toll on her and get her a little bit frustrated. So only time will tell. But I did want to update you guys so far, because a lot of you guys have asked how she's doing, and I just wanted to let you guys know that she really is doing amazing, and she's just a great big sister so far. I did forget one thing as well that wasn't necessarily jealousy, but on all of our doctor's appointments that we had with Jackson, or anytime we had to go to the doctor, for me, she really didn't want anybody to touch me and was really scared and always thought that the doctors were hurting me, even when they put like the blood pressure cuff on and things like that. So she's really sensitive about that. And one time I was breastfeeding Jackson on the couch, and she thought that he was hurting me, I think. So she started to get really upset and cry. But luckily Chris was here, and we told her that that's Mommy's feeding Jackson, and it's okay, and I'm not hurting, and that was that. So that was the only time that she has ever cried because of something that he was doing or something that had to do with him. So like I said, it wasn't anything bad. She was just a little bit worried about me, but it wasn't anything jealousy-wise, like I was holding him and not her. So, but I think that's it. That's all I can think about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess there really isn't anything I could teach you. It's just her personality and how she's coping. I know every kid is different, that's why I am curious of how your kids did as well. Did they do really good in the beginning and then taper off and start to get jealous towards, you know, the 1 month mark? Or were they really jealous to begin with? I'm really curious. So let me know in the comments below. And I think that's it for the video. I will see you guys next time. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to my channel. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for you guys. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.